Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great. And it's your auntie Iris. And now I would like to talk about a subject that has come across with people I know. So I got inspired to talk about this. So let's get into it. It's how do you know if you are the other woman? Let's say that you have been seeing someone, you have been dating someone who claims they are single. However, there's things you see here and there that are a little strange or a little odd, and you would like to know what's going on. Does this mean, what could this mean? So let's see. Like, these are three signs that make it very likely that someone is most likely not telling you everything you need to know. And one of them is, are they really, really difficult to reach during the evening or during weekends? Like, you normally don't have an issue communicating with this person during the day, but then at the evening time or during the weekends they are hardly available. They can very hardly do anything over the weekends. They are hard to reach. They reply like very scarcely at those times, if at all. They tell you not to call them because of whatever excuse, they're busy, or oh, I never look at the phone in the weekend, or whatever. That is quite strange. Of course, you would need to research a little more. You cannot immediately just assume, oh, must be because they're married and they're trying to hide their phone or your calls, whatever, from their wife. Well, not necessarily, but it's quite strange. So yeah, you should definitely look into that. What's going on there? Because when someone is super, super busy, like when someone is interested, they still find the time to try and contact you. Or maybe, yeah, a couple of weekends here and there they are really busy with some commitment or something they had to do, but every weekend, or like, yeah, it's worth looking into what's going on there. So the second thing that is a little suspicious, so if they absolutely never want to hang out near their area, like very near where they live or where they work, or where there's any chance people might recognize him, and if he really never, ever, ever wants to go there, if he only wants to meet up near your place or very far from where he is usually hanging out. Even worse, if you can sense that he can be a little nervous, like trying to see who's there, like kind of in an attitude of kind of like, is anybody I know here? That kind of thing. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good either. So it's worth taking into account. And then number 3, they are very, very guarded or not very open about their social media. And this should be taken with a grain of salt, because there is indeed people who like to have more private lives and they don't necessarily like to be posting things on social media, and they really don't use it. I suppose that is mostly more common in older generations, maybe not as much with much younger people, but it still can happen. I mean, yeah, of course, like there's no law that says you have to have social media, otherwise you're cheating. Well, no, of course not. Like, can be the case that someone really doesn't like social media or they don't have social media. However, it's a little strange, and of course this could be strange or not. It would depend on this person and on the situation in particular, right? So, yeah, like, if if everything else about this person lets you know that it would be very strange that they don't have social media, however they are telling you they don't have social media, yeah, that could be strange. Or if they tell you they do have social media but they really don't want you to know about it or see it, or like they are like very against sharing any of that details with you, that is also not great. um, and yeah, as I say, this doesn't mean that necessarily that someone is having a wife and cheating on her, but it's worth taking into account and see this within the context of everything else that is going on. And if this is another little layer of things that maybe don't make a lot of sense, or that wouldn't make any sense for someone who would be really transparent and has nothing to hide. So yeah, those are three signs, or three, you could say, red, yellow flags. Some of them very red, some maybe yellow, like the social media, depending on the case. But yeah, things that might be worth taking into consideration, and for you to take a deeper look into what's going on with this person. It is always a good idea, like that before you really get absolutely invested and very excited about a situation, um, it is very wise to always be very willing to observe, to have your eyes wide open, and before you jump all in into any given situation or relationship, for doing that, make sure you have taken your time and your effort to really look and to really see this person for who they are, what they show you, um, what kind of person they really are. Do they have the same goals as you do? Do they have a lifestyle that matches well with yours? Do they want the same things as you do? And this kind of thing you will only be able to know with time. It's very difficult that just in a very short time, just out of great chemistry or whatever, that you can know this. And many times we get overly excited about a person before we have been able to determine if they are actually good for us. So um, so always, I would really suggest you this: always take your time to know people, to see them for who they are, to look at their actions, listen to their words, see how both of those things add up together before you jump all in into getting super excited about someone. Okay, so um, well, so this is the subject for the day. I hope this helped you, and talk to you soon. Bye.